guys, back with another video. Welcome to the fly trap. So in today's video I will be showing you how to sew down a 7x7 closure. So usually you will start off with the V shape in the back of the cap, but for the closure you're going to start off with the V shape in the front of the cap, and I've already marked out the places where I'm going to place the closure, so I have a good idea of where I want to actually sew it down. So this is a 7x7 closure, you guys. You can find this on the website at www.beautebundlez.com. This is a natural lace, and I did pre-color it. You know, you're gonna need your needle and thread. You're going to need the closure, of course, and again, you guys, I did custom color this particular unit. So if you're interested in that, information is in the description bar down below. So what you want to do is you want to start off by placing the closure onto where you actually marked out where you want to place it. So again, I did use my pins to kind of mark out where I want to place it, and you're going to just pin that down on both sides. Again, you guys, this is very tricky because the 7x7 closure, if you don't know, it's 7 inches wide and 7 inches long. It's not the normal closure that you would sew down. So you have to flip the cap backwards in order to sew this down and get it, you know, accurately, pretty much sewn down onto the cap. So I'm just pinning each side down, and then I'm going to go back through and make sure everything is, you know, to my liking, so that I won't have any trouble when I sew that down. And then I'm going to go back in with my needle and thread and start sewing each side down. So I'll be back, you guys, so just keep watching. Okay, you guys, time to sew her down. So take your needle and thread, and you're going to start off on the edge of the cap. You guys, I have a video of already I have a video already uploaded on how I sew my closures down. So I do each side first, and then I sew down the back portion. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew all this side down, and then I'm going to go to my other side and sew that down. I do not sew through the elastic band, you guys, so it keeps the stretch in the cap. So try not to sew through the band if you are beginning at this. If you are a beginner at this, y'all, my words is jumping up today. If you are a beginner at this, you know, try not to sew through the cap, as it does shrink the cap if you sew through the elastic band. So I'll just let you guys keep watching as I sew each side down. you guys, I do have both sides sewn down now. I'm going to go ahead and close off the back of the closure. So I'm going to take a needle on whichever side. It doesn't really matter which side you choose. And I'm just going to close off the back portion of this lace. And then I'll come back and show you guys how everything looks once it is actually sewn down completely. And then we're going to go ahead and show you how I map out my lines for when I actually sew this down on the sewing machine. Okay, you guys, this is the finishing look of how it looks once you sew everything down on both sides. As you can see, it is stitched down to the cap, and then you're gonna go ahead and cut off the excess underneath once you sew everything down and you're satisfied. So I'm gonna show you how it looks underneath the cap, and then I'll show you how I draw my lines on my cap for when I use the sewing machine to sew down my wefts. So I am removing the cap off of this dome head, this canvas block, because this was a 23-inch canvas block that I used, and this is not my head shape. I am a 22-inch, but I did have to use this canvas head because the back of the nape is much wider on a 23-inch than it is on a 22-inch, so that's why I used a larger canvas block. So you can see how it looks underneath the cap, and this is how it looks before you cut that excess part off. So I'll show you guys how it looks once I actually complete the full wig, and this is going to be in a totally separate video, so you guys, so stay tuned for that. So here I'm going to switch out the canvas blocks, because as you see, I was struggling trying to put this back on, and then I had to remember, this is not your head shape. This is not your head shape. So go ahead and get the right canvas block so that we can put her on the right size. Okay, so we switching her out to the 22-inch, you guys. This is the 22-inch canvas block that we have, and we're going to go ahead and position her, and then I'll show you guys what I use to draw my lines. Now time to draw the lines on the cap, and we're going to use a chalk marker, and I got this from my local Walmart store. You can use anything that you feel fit to use. I just like the chalk marker because you can wipe off if you do make a mistake. So it is activated by shaking it, and then you have to press the tip down several times. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off on the nape, and I'm going to draw my lines how I actually want it. And I am going to use, I think I have 1.5 bundles to make this wig, so I'm only going to draw a certain amount of lines because I don't want to draw too many lines because I don't have that much hair to work with. So I'm going to show you guys how to sew down, make a wig actually not using 3 full bundles, and you can still make the wig look really nice. So that's going to be a whole separate video, you guys, so you can stay tuned for that. And also I am going to make the wig with this particular unit here. So that's going to be in a separate video as well. I'm going to show you how to use a sewing machine making the wigs. So yeah, you guys, just keep on watching. And if you did like this video, you guys, make sure you thumbs this video up. Also, Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this with a friend. Also, comment down below if you want to see more videos like this or different videos. You know, I like to hear the feedback, you know, give you some feedback. So again, you guys, make sure you keep on watching and stay tuned for the next video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.